what is that outfit? Wow, Rinku, what are you wearing? Rinku, how did you dye it like that? Hey, what's up everyone, it's Rinku, and I finally have a new video. Finally, I know. So, today I'm going to be showing you all the costumes and or outfits and their combinations that I use in videos and in the past. Pretty much everything I have up to this point on my two main characters, my Dark Knight and my Valkyrie, I'll be going over in this video. So all the comments that are like, what's your intro outfit, and what's this outfit in this one video, and all this other stuff, all of that will be answered hopefully in this one video. And at the very end, I'm actually going to try the Beauty album for the very first time. I've never uploaded anything there, but a lot of people wanted my Beauty album characters as well, so I figured why not. I'll just figure it out on this video and upload it for you guys. So both my two main characters are going to be uploaded. All my other alts I have spent like literally less than an hour on. I'm sure I'd change it with with no hesitation. I would just change all of them to make them look better, but I don't have the time for that. But my two main characters, you guys have known, have looked pretty much the same in a lot of videos because I've pretty much perfected them in my eyes. And even though I still need more outfits for the Dark Knight, I'll show you everything that I have so far, and maybe in like a year, you know, all of this will change and I'll make a new video or something. I'm not really sure how fast I'll be changing my two main characters' appearance or their outfits, but I've spent a lot of money on my Valkyrie and I don't intend to repeat that process. So hopefully this will be a good video for a long time. So with that, let's finally get into it. Alright, so sorry that my UI blocks up most of the screen, but hopefully the setup of her on the left and my inventory on the right will make it seem a little bit easier. But basically, I'm using the Heidel Masquerade outfit with the helmet. The helmet Heidel Masquerade, like the mask itself, this part right here, I really like. Until they have like cat ears or like fox ears or something, I'll probably have this forever. I'm not sure if they fixed being able to get 10% experience by mixed matching yet, because I thought they changed it through an update, but I'm not sure if that actually went through or not. So let me know in the comments if you guys know if you can finally mix and match outfits, because I know on release the game you could not mix and match outfits, you had to be wearing the full outfit, and I'm sure I did not know that at the time, but yeah, that's just something. So if you can mix and match it, I'll be wearing the Heidel Masquerade mask like 24/7 and change up the outfits with outfits I get. But right now this is like my go-to set. Even with the dress, like everything is like perfect. So going over the weapons though, I do have different weapons. I have the Sinterna weapons. Now these are the Awakening set weapons. The Sinterna set came out with the Awakening, and they are by far like the most awesome looking weapons. And I'll go into that later, especially with the dyes and the crystals and such. It just looks really nice, and there's a lot of options, even though mine are pretty much just silver and white. But they're very awesome. And then also, I have to be in a safe zone, which is like literally a few steps over there. So we also have the Dream Laced underwear. Let me go show you that. Alright, so we should work now because we're in Heidel. Okay. Okay, and it should work now because we're in Heidel City. Okay, there it is. So that is the Dream Laced underwear. I'm pretty sure this is the best underwear for obvious reasons for all classes. This is the exact same underwear on my Valkyrie, and yes, I have not dyed it. I'm pretty sure it comes as flawless as it already is. There's no reason to dye it, it just looks amazing. So let me just do that. But unfortunately, you can't like just kill things in your underwear all day. This is pretty much for showing below clothes, which is also why you can see it on my Valkyrie, which we'll go into later. We really need that outfit for Dark Knight. I'll show you guys on my Valkyrie. But going on with my other outfits, I have the Juret's armor, which I made this in-game and then bought a $15 pearl item to dye this. It's very dark in this video. Sometimes I dye the accent color something else instead of just silver, but it's just all silver right now because that's what looks nice. I just wanted the shiny silver effect, just a set of armor. And this actually is the best for PvP at the moment because it gives you attack and casting speed +1. Now, in the Korean version, I believe you can melt this down and into a gem and gem this into other costumes, and costumes have like 1 gem slot. So in the future, I might be melting this down and putting it in a Ghillie suit, which would make it even more better for PvP, but right now this is my go-to PvP set. In the future, I do plan on getting a Ghillie. I'll probably just make it entirely black, so there wasn't really a point in waiting for this video to show you the Ghillie. And there is a value pack, my hopes and dreams crushed. So, going on, so this is my PvP armor set, and this is my like train armor set, the one I'm wearing 90% of the time, because you get 10% combat experience. And I like to grind a lot, that's how you make money, so always good stuff. Now, before the Heidel Masquerade dress was out, I also got this other set down here, and we also have this quest outfit. So, first going over the original set for Dark Knight, and there we go. That is my original set. looking pretty nice. This is still my original dye. I finally changed the flower to white. That was recent. But that's the set I go into. Sometimes I like rocking the set. It is pretty cool. But I was using this set with the Heidel Masquerade mask, and again, I'm not sure if they work with the 10% experience set, so that's why I kind of switched overall, because I didn't want to risk it at the time. But I could just be like thinking about nothing. So those are my 3 sets. I don't usually wear the original set that often, but it's still very, very nice. Like, I still just putting in this video makes me want to wear it again. And this is the set I did not have to pay for, buy, or anything. And this you get for free from completing the main Black Spirit quest line, the new Black Spirit quest line. And I believe all my other characters were mailed it at level 50 or so. But this is the dye I chose. So I have like the gold sword accent that I may change in the future. But basically I just have some whites and like a pink accent on the sleeves. It looks okay. It doesn't look good enough for me to actually wear around. Let me put that original sword back on. That might look better. But yeah, that's what I'm going with. That's all I got. I should show off my sword so this is my new sword. This is the old sword with the original set. I probably did not show that off. But you got the metallic stuff going on. That's pretty much it. That's my Dark Knight. Now, I'm sorry I spent 3 minutes showing off like all my other sets when the only really good set I have is one on the Dark Knight, but my Valkyrie, I have actually a few sets I'm in love with. So, unfortunately, this is the set I'm probably going to be on my Valkyrie, 94, I don't know where that number came from, 24/7. And now let's go on to my Valkyrie to show my hard work through the past year, because I probably won't be buying more sets for my Valkyrie for a long time, unless it's on the marketplace. Alright, so we have a lot of Valkyrie sets to go through, a lot of mix and matching to go through, but what's on my character right now is basically my go-to set, the set I've been using ever since I switched to Dark Knight. Now, I still love my Valkyrie, but hopefully I won't have to buy any more armor sets for her, because as you can see in my inventory, I have a lot of armor sets. So let's just go over what we have equipped right now. So first of all, we have the Gloomy Fox headdress. Now, this was available during the Halloween time. Hopefully they'll re-release it next Halloween, and I pray to God that they give us this outfit for Dark Knight, because I definitely need more Fox ears for my Dark Knight. And maybe some other classes too. I mean, Fox ears, you can never go wrong with that. So I do have the full armor set, the Gloomy Fox clothes, in the other Halloween event, but the dye is just like terrible. I'm not really sure if I'll ever wear these. I definitely need to change up the dyes, but I'll show you what it looks like in my character in a bit. So I'm pretty much only using the head part from that. Next up we have Cabela's Armor A. This is what I'm using for my body equipment, my chest piece, I guess. And this is also what's giving me the wings. Now, Cabela's Armor A is the one with the wings, and the Cabela's Armor B is basically the same thing without wings. It looks like they re-release Cabela's Armor B quite often, but I'm not sure how often, if ever, they'll bring back Cabela's Armor A with the wings. But I really hope Dark Knight gets Cabela's Armor at all, like A or B. I'll probably pick up both if they re-release both. But we've never had the Dark Knight version, so I guess it's not re-releasing for the Dark Knight. We just need it released for the Dark Knight. Like, please make this for the Dark Knight, and I'll buy it once again. But yeah, this is pretty much what's showing me the underwear on my character, and this is also what I was talking about when I was looking at my Dark Knight, and I said I wanted this outfit. It's a pretty amazing outfit. Very awesome. And it also gives me this animation right here. So, next up we have the shoes. Now, this is actually the mini Yukata shoes. This is from the blooming event, I guess you'd call it. So I do have this, and I also love this armor set. I'll be showing this on in a second here. But I use the shoes for everything. Now, you can't really see it in the grass. Let me just zoom in on there. It is basically those shoes, and you can dye the strap to whatever you want. You can dye the shoes to whatever you want, even though I have default. But that is that, and I pretty much use that for every set that doesn't have a nice pair of nice-looking shoes. But a lot of these sets already have shoes built into them, as you'll see. So I don't always have it equipped. Finally, let's get into weapons here. So the sword is actually the original sword you got from only pre-ordering the game. You can no longer get the sword. Let me just show what it looks like. So there is the sword, and I'll show you the entire outfit that you get for pre-ordering the game, even though my dyes aren't the best because I haven't used it in a while. But this is the Shoe Dad longsword. So no one can really get this, but you don't really worry, it's not too cool of a sword. But I just have it equipped for at least one nostalgia piece on my character. No one really sees the normal sword when I have my giant ass lance out, so that is why I still have that on. Now I do have the Lair Arcian, I don't even know, shield. I do not have the full set for this. I actually bought just the shield, because just the shield on just the Valkyrie looks amazing. Alright, so we're back, and pretty much the shield, the reason why I got it is because it fits like the ancient times, it fits like the theme of the Cabela set, and it fits what like I was going for, like a really cool like lore driven character with, I guess, a naked body. But besides the naked and lewd part, basically the theme I was going for was just like an RPG theme, but like melee, like old school, like ancient times. Just it overall fits and it looks really amazing. All the other shields don't really look cool. The only other one we have is the Enslar shield, which just looks kind of flashy. And it's just the Awakening set, like everyone's gonna have that shield. So I really wanted a unique shield, and it just looks really cool. I just really wished it was, you know, bigger in the non-Awakening stage. I wish like her shield at all times was like fucking gigantic, but I guess we all can't have what we want. So moving along, we have the Awakening Lancia, because this is, right now, it is the biggest and baddest Lancia. Like there is no better Lancia. They've been coming out with a lot of cool Lancias, but they're not like big or huge or like crazy looking. They're just kind of like simple Lancias, like what you'd expect. But the Awakening one just looks so badass. I don't know how they would ever replace this. Just like having this out on my character makes me very happy. I'm glad I waited so long for this Awakening, because this is like after Awakening. Even though like people stopped playing them, it just looks badass. Just looks alone is what I'm talking about right here. And this is probably like the best looking Awakening in my opinion. It's just like the most there. The thing that looks like it's gonna fuck you up is just all around good. So that's why I still have the normal Awakening Lancia, just like the original one that came out when it released. It's just so awesome. So that's pretty much my setup that I have 90% of the time in this character. And we have the Dream Laced outfit. I'm not even gonna go over there and hide my outfit, because you guys already know what it looks like. This is what it looks like under the Cabela set, the only set that really shows off the underwear. So when I found out you could do this, of course I had to get it, and the reason why I dyed this is because, like I said, you can see through it. Now, if we go to dyes, this is, I believe it is Blade Silver? Yes, it is Blade Silver. Blade Silver is the best way to get a sword that's already shiny, looks like a sword, without like their bullshit colors that they have on it, or a good way to make your armor look like real armor if it's already shiny. But it's not Valencian dye, so it's not actually going to have a shine to it. So when you put it on stuff like cloth, especially things that are see-through, I believe Blade Silver is the best color to pick to see through it. So if we go to Snow White, you can see it makes everything a lot brighter. If we go to like Dark Black, it makes it literally black. You might be able to see it better, but it still looks darker. So I believe Blade Silver is the best way to achieve this color. And this applies for other armor sets as well. There's a lot of things you can apply to Blade Silver on, like the PvP armor set that was on my Dark Knight that looked completely silver. That was all dyed with Blade Silver, and the non-shiny parts, actually no, I think it was entirely Blade Silver. But if you do need the shine on something like the wings, these are just like the normal feathered wings. Now, if you click Valencian, you can pretty much make it like metallic. So if you wanted metal wings or anything to be metallic, just pretty much choose anything from Valencian. So if we choose black, you can see no matter what color you have, it's going to have a lot of colors in it because it's going to be really shiny. So I was just showing it off mainly from like the wings perspective, so you can understand that it pretty much turns whatever you're dyeing into like a metallic surface. And I only really choose dyes in between. I really like the shiny part or like the special effects part. So the only dyes I use in between are if I really just need a cloth color or something. Like even Median is still like kind of shiny, it's kind of metallic. Calpheon is like reflective, kind of like matte material, and everything else is pretty much could pass as like a cloth material. Again, I'm showing it on the wings, it's not the best example, but yeah, let's continue moving on here. So finally, let's move on and try some other armor sets on. So we have the famous, the popular Enslar armor. This is the Awakening set. This comes with the Awakening. This matches the sword, the Awakening Lance, I should say, not the sword. But I do have the sword too, the shield. We can equip it all, but I have not dyed it all. So you can see the normal dyes are literally yellow, and then you can turn it into what I have this. So I could potentially match every single dye to look like this, but I really do like mix and matching. And I don't really like. I mean, the headdress thing kinda is, it's huge, it's noticeable, but I do like the Fox series a little bit better. And again, I bought that separate shield because I really liked how it looked, so that's why I'm sticking with everything I have. And you can even equip the shoes with this outfit, but basically, if I'm not going the underwear route, I'm pretty much going the Awakening route. This has the most underboob out of everyone I've ever seen. Very rare trait, I should say. And also, the reason why you can see so much of her skin, again, is because the blade gray dye. So everything, all the speckles, I think there's 2 or 3 settings, you can change it. Normally it's white and bright, and if you try to dye it black, it'll be black. But if you give it blade gray, you pretty much see the skin. Like, does this look a different color than this? Because if you had it dyed anything else, it guaranteed would be. You can even see like the shadow of it here. It slowly fades, but it's so unnoticeable. It just looks like she has a suntan above her knees pretty much. And like, but no, that's because it's blade gray and it's actually hiding all that. So very cool stuff. I found that a while ago. Pretty much when this outfit came out and I was fiddling with dyes is when I found out how useful blade gray was. So a lot of the other things I have dyed snow white, which is also in the basic color settings, and also to get this metallic looking white appearance, which actually has changed from my last videos. I recently updated this once I got Dark Knight, because I used the same dye to get my Dark Knight's Awakening weapons, which I should show you in a second. But it's actually, I think, Valencian Snow Sky or something. Let me go see that really quick. Alright, so I wanted to hop back in my Dark Knight to show you the actual dyes. So if we go into my Awakening weapon, these are my Awakening weapons. They're actually like white colored, but if you just use the regular white color, they will not look like this. They will look a little bit different. So let's go into the dyes. So if you look at my Awakening weapon, and we look at this color, it's actually a blue color. So I have Valencian, let's see what it is, Snow Sky. That is the color I'm using. So let's see, pull out our Awakening weapon. So these colors by default have 2 different colors. They have a pink and a blue with white, like all alternating. It looks very, very cool. It's a very cool concept, but any time you dye it a color, it'll just instantly take that color. So there's black if you wanted it. Snow White, it just makes it pure white because it already has white in it. So when you start picking other colors, you start to see its potential. You can make it pink, purple, any of this. And I just chose Valencian by default because it makes it look the most shiny. If you want the black to appear, you just choose a dark color. If you want the white to appear, you just choose a light color. Because that's all the weapon skin is. It's pink with a little bit of blue, which is what you're dyeing over, with white and dark making it flow throughout the thing. And if you choose Snow White, or Snow Sky, I mean, you will actually see the dark still go through, but you'll see the Snow Sky color. So it looks very, very cool, very trippy. If you start dyeing it like darker stuff, it starts to look like black or blue. I haven't tried this on actually other things than Valencian, so let's just go to like Olvian and choose the same color, and it makes it very light. Now if we choose Media and go to the same color, it's still very light. So I think it's the Valencian, like the shiny metal feeling, that gives it that dark color. So that is what I'm using for my Awakening. Now I may change my Awakening colors. They look really cool with all colors. Like, let's be honest, you can change it to like some random ass color and it'll still look pretty amazing. But that's why I chose those dyes. And once I figured out that Snow Sky was just like pretty much a white color, I started dyeing anything metallic that I wanted to look white instead of metal or dark. I started dyeing it Snow Sky. So I also tried dyeing, I believe it was this. Yeah, so it was this outfit. So this is just a good example. So I dyed this color because it was not already metallic. I dyed it Valencian Snow Sky because normally it would just look like cloth and it wouldn't have been metallic. So that's why I went with that. Now this color is already metallic and I wanted it to look like metal, and as you saw at nighttime, it honestly just blends in with the Snow Sky. So this one was already metallic. I didn't want to lose its metallic by replacing it with Valencian or replacing it with something else, so I straight up went Blade Silver. And lastly, for the weapon, because this would have changed every single thing that's blinking right now to the same color, and they're all clearly different colors, and they actually make it look like a real armor set, I kept them default. So that's how I ended up with the actual armor set I used to PvP. And honestly, even if I was stuck with this armor set forever in PvP because it gave the most stats, I wouldn't mind because I made it look really, really cool. It looks like just a full plate of armor. Like, it looks amazing, I think. So that is the rest of my Dark Knight. I don't think we'll be switching to my Dark Knight for the rest of the video. So let's go back to my Valkyrie and look at all the other things I've accumulated over the past year. Alright, so we got most of the important stuff out of the way. Now I think I can just rapid fire with more outfits. Let's move her more to the left, and let's just go into it. So, I've shown you my 2 most preferred outfits. Next up we have the Yukata outfit. This matches the shoes. This is what I used to wear a lot, honestly. It was a very, very good outfit for a very long time, and I got it last year, not this year. So, I've had this for probably, well, yeah, for well over a year now. So, It served me very well. I used to wear this at all times, pretty much, and I finally settled with these dyes. It makes it look the most unique in my opinion. It keeps that white and pink feel as well, so very cool stuff. And this was my old armor set. This is one I switched to now. I changed up the dyes recently. I have the snow sky there and some gold accents. I used to have this completely gold. I'm not sure what you guys think of this outfit. You can't dye these like black and white stripes, and you cannot dye these like scales, but you can dye everything else. Everything metallic you can see is dyed. So I'm really looking for all opinions on this, like what I should dye this, because no one could get this outfit anymore. It's not really revealing, so it's not like the best outfit or anything, because that's how I judge outfits apparently. But this is the most unique outfit I have because no one could get this. You can only get this from pre-ordering the game over a year ago now, and it has a full set. So we have the shield, we have, which is still dyed black for whatever reason. We have the helmet, which is just like a crown, which I still have that full gold theme, and we have the sword, which I've already had equipped for a long time now. So these are the like ultimate pieces. Maybe I'll keep the crown, you know, I don't know. I really want to rock these to show people that I've played for this long, even though I'm really newbie, but at the same time I just feel like I have better outfits. So next we go into some outfits I use for skilling. So the past 4 outfits, this one, this one, this one, and this one with the cat ears and these shoes, of course, all 4 of those I pretty much I'm happy to switch between them at any time. I just remember my chat's on. And I use them a lot, but I also have some things I switch into every single time I skill. So every single time I AFK ride on a horse, I equip my horse training outfit. I may get this on my Dark Knight in the future, but it's a huge money expenditure when I already have it on a character. But it increases the horse XP gain, like all the XP that the horse is gaining while I'm riding it, 20%, which is huge. So anytime I'm going to AFK a horse, it should definitely be on this character. I also have a full ghillie, so that's my hunting outfit right there, but this is my ghillie. I think I have it pure white right now, except for I think like the accents, the colors. I wanted to give it some colors, not just make it pure white, but this also helps on gathering. It increases my gathering +1, with +1 gathering from this, +1 gathering from an armor set, and +3 from the guild buff. You pretty much have maxed. If your guild doesn't have all 3, you could get an increased gathering outfit, but hopefully mine will soon. We already have +3 fishing, and I'm just doing this to get it out of the way so I can maximize my gathering and get those logs faster, especially if they're making a new fucking boat with more fucking logs, and I haven't even got the last one. So that is why I have a ghillie, and also it was for PvP back in the day, because this was my main character. It wasn't like just for gathering. This was like back in the day when people were complaining about ghillies. I had to get one just to be safe, to hide my name. They put some nerfs on that, but it's still a thing. And they also have a separate ghillie now. They have a ghillie for the desert that helps you in the desert, which is probably the best for PvP, if you ever plan on PvPing in the desert especially. But this is still an awesome set and it helps me gather, and its effects look amazing. Just like how the fact that you glow in general is just so fucking cool. I wish you could take this effect and put it on like the Cabela set, for example. If I could have that effect on this, that'd be so fucking sick. We do have like some feathers falling, but it's not as cool and as noticeable as this clearly is. It just looks amazing. So I really am happy that I got this set for my Valkyries, and now I can just get the desert set for my Dark Knight and have them have different ghillies, you know. It's very cool. So I still respect this set and I still use it when I gather for sure. Next up we have the fish outfit. I had to get the fish outfit to swim faster. There's a lot of times where I swim in the ocean when I'm like I don't know, just sailing the pirates and I fall off. If I'm doing hunting missions, the hunting daily to get to the crocodiles literally requires you to swim, and it speeds that up like so fucking much. And any other time I'm just in the water, like it just helps. So I had to get at least a fishing outfit for my life skiller because I just have so many damn life skills. So there's a lot of times where I'm just swimming. So the dyes I chose, I'm pretty sure I chose like, I think I chose like Snow White or whatever, and it made, because it was not like a Valencian dye or whatever, it just went over the dye and it made some kind of like gray brownish color. But I kind of like it. It looks unique other than just dyeing it like red or blue or something. At least like looks different, and you can really see the design in the outfit. Like it actually has a design. Any other color, it probably would have just made it just a solid color. So I thought that was kind of cool when I saw that. I just figured I'd show the original design, just like a white overlay on it. And the rest just dyed gold because I just had an obsession with gold with this character for some reason. So that's my fishing outfit. I still use this all the time, every day, especially with hunting dailies. And those were my 3 skilling outfits. Those are the only skilling outfits I was willing to pay money for. Next up we have some, I guess, filler outfits. So I guess I'm not going to really talk about these. These are outfits I don't really use, so I'm just going to equip them all. So we have the entire Awakening outfit. That's how it would look. If I dyed it, of course, it would look a little bit different. We have, I already showed you the entire Shootout outfit. We have the entire Cabela's outfit. So we have like this, I don't know, it's barely even a headpiece at all. You can't even see it. And then the shoes, I guess, are the only other thing. So those are the things I don't usually have equipped with it. We also have the Quest outfit, not even dyed. It's just there. Let me put these back. Okay, we also have the Ram Horn Witch outfit. I didn't show you this. Look at that terrible dye job. I think I literally dyed every single thing white, and that's how it ended up. Now, this could be a good outfit. Definitely has some latex potential. But I think I mainly got it just because I wanted the horns, just it's a unique piece, but I never found a use for this at all, and I bought it off the marketplace, so that explains that. Now I also have the full Gloomy outfit, which, again, this is my bad dye job. I dyed this the day I got it, and I was like, nah, I can't dye it to look good, so I just give up. But the main unique thing it has is the tail, so if I can someday make this look good, I could definitely use it for the tail, I guess. I'm not sure. I think that's most of my outfits. We also have the Yukata with the headpiece, which I've never shown off, I guess. I used to wear this when I had this outfit with the shoes, which I can't even find because I have too many pieces. There they are. And I think that is everything. That is all the armor pieces I can possibly think of. That's pretty much everything I own. The only other things I haven't shown off are the underwear. So let's go over here. I know it says I was in a safe zone, but for some reason I think I have to walk over here because it didn't work earlier, and now I can show you the underwear. So this is the underwear. Of course I have my Dark Knight too, but I also have two other pairs of underwear. This was my original underwear before the laced outfit was even out. It's like a swimsuit. I basically have a swimsuit from a Valkyrie. It's very, very awesome. Of course it's dyed white. You can see that little bump there, which is interesting. The amount of detail that goes in this game. I have no mods or anything on, so that's just the game. And then we also have the Lair Arcean. So I've also used this specifically for the stockings. So if I'm using anything that can sew like the stockings on like the legs, pretty much any outfit that covers most of it but doesn't cover that, if I wanted those swirls, this is an option I have. I could always switch to this. I definitely had this for a while. This was also out before the laced underwear, but once the Dream laced underwear came out, I have not switched in a long time. So that's it. That's all my equipment. So I guess now I have to figure out how to use the beauty album and finally let you guys download my character sets, which even though it's dark and you can't really see, I do have some pretty good faces that I have downloaded and or edited, so we'll definitely look at that, and a lot of people want my Dark Knight one as well. So in a second here, let's look how to do that. Alright, so I have never done this before, but hopefully this works out. So we're going to take a photo, we're going to click take A, we're going to position her. I think we need to be zoomed in a little bit more. There we go. We're going to wait for her to stop moving. Stop. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now for this next picture, let's just back it all up over here. I think this will work. And just got to get that in there. Let's get it like, okay, stop moving. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Perfect. All right. Do you think that'll work? Do you think this will be a good first test? Maybe we should zoom it out a little bit. It looks a little janky. There we go. That's a nice healthy picture. Perfect. All right. Please enter a title. Rinku talks Valk. Register in gallery. We want it to register in gallery, so we want it to be yellow. Category. Beauty? Definitely some beauty there. Is subject to BDO terms of service. I think we're good. I mean, I'm just using the in-game resources they're giving us right over here. So let's just save. Register a gallery? Yes. So I think as of making this video, you guys can download this. I've never done this before, but there we go. I'll keep this one. I'll save the customization as well, put it in a file so I don't never lose this. And we're going to go do the same thing with my Dark Knight as well. Alright, so really quickly before I put this character on Beauty Album, a lot of people were asking me how do I get the hair so short. So if we go to types, you can actually just go to this hair right here. So we're going to click this one to reset it and go back. So the second to the top left, you get this hair and it looks really long. All you have to do is make every single length shorter. So if you just go like that, that, and that, and you can play with it however long you want, but I just make it the shortest. That's how I got my hair so short. It's literally that one step. It's literally the default hair with all those things dragged to the left. So that is how I got my short hair, and now I'll put my new Dark Knight character. Not really new, I've had this for a few weeks now, but you know, we'll put this hair style and the whole shebang on Beauty Album. Now I downloaded this character from someone else on the Beauty Album like day one, from some Korean artist who made it like look like a real Korean girl, and then I pretty much like fucked with her eyes, her like lip color, her hair, and her hair color, and that's pretty much what I got. I also made her ears look like elf ears, so I pretty much just edited some colors and some important features, but the entire face structure is a Korean artist's work, so very nice to whoever that was. I can't even find it again on Beauty Album, so I guess you guys can just download it through me. So now let's put this character on Beauty Album. Alright everyone, so this is the final product. I've pretty much done everything I want to do in this video. I took the pictures for this character as well. I'm about to register it. Rinku Talks DK. I don't even know if I put a description in the last one. Let's just put my Twitch in there. Save. Register at gallery, yes. So now these are both available on the gallery. Both my two main characters. And I'm open to all suggestions. So I really like certain colors and certain styles. It's like I really like the hairstyles I have, the colors I've chosen. But if anyone wants to rework their bodies, their face structures, anything that makes it like look different without color-wise, definitely send it my way, and definitely make your own creations out of these as well. I would love to like see what you guys have made. So anything that you guys make, feel free to send me. Maybe we can put like together a video of all the edits if there's a lot of people that do that, and like just show them all off. So if anyone has any cool edits, specifically for Dark Knight or Valkyrie right now, maybe I'll make videos on more of them as I make them. But these two are my main characters, and I'm always trying to make my main characters look as attractive and awesome as possible, so that way I enjoy playing them as long as possible. So that is what I'm going to do, and I'm sure I will edit these people at some point. I'll probably upload more things to Beauty Album as I go. I actually was thinking about making two different like personas. Like these are my main characters and these are like their main setups, but like I would like to make maybe like a Rinku character, aka the female Link character. So maybe I could make like a blonde haired like elf character out of this and just have like a switch off, like so I could like load one or the other with my value pack. And the reason why I was talking about the value packs so desperately is because I only have 22 hours, and that's why I'm making this video right now, because tomorrow I might have the value pack, and tomorrow I don't have the money to buy a value pack. So even though I'm sure I'll have value packs in the future, I'm actually going to run out for a couple days here, it looks like. So with that said, I think I've done everything. Those are all my dyes, all my armor sets, everything up to this point. Whether I have value pack or not, I'll still be like trying to customize my characters and stuff in the future. And yeah, I think I'm gonna make multiple like body sets, like multiple customizations, and switch between it for different videos just randomly, just that like freshen things up, because I really like all that I've gotten so far, but sometimes I just want a totally different hair color. I just don't want to lose what I have now. So why not make it a totally different person and just switch off whenever I want to? So these are my original main character sets, but yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for some more to switch out of and like change up the way, and maybe I'll even wear different armor sets dyed differently with those different appearances. But I definitely will keep these as I have them so far. I've loved my Valkyrie setup for so long, her hair color, her style, and everything, so I'm really liking what I have for the Dark Knight over here. So hopefully it's here to stay. Thanks so much guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and I got some more videos to make, so see ya.